my people, if we were going to hold a ceremony in Kenya in 2022, and supposing that being dramatic was something that was supposed to be awarded a prize before the year ends, we would give that prize to Karen, Nyamu, Edith, and Samidoh. You see, my people, let me tell you one thing. These three people are people that don't know who they are. They don't know when and where to be dramatic. They have no clue on how to be mature people. They don't know how to conduct themselves. They don't love themselves enough to understand that what they are doing here is very toxic. It is not good for them. It is not good for their kids. It is not good for no one. But you see one thing, when you see people staying in a situation that is not working, somebody somewhere is gaining something. So today I just want to give you an analysis of the entire situation. So now, first and foremost, let's start with Edith. Edith is the wife of Samidoh. It is that kind of a wife that, according to the information that we have out there, has supported the husband when he had nothing. And you know that idea is very good because we are speaking about it here in public. But now this man Samidoh has gone out there and cheated once. There is a baby that was born. Another time, another baby was born. And this is the only cheating that we know, because probably there could be more children that are out there. So my people, look at it. Edith, because of the way the society is structured, accepts to forgive Samidoh. That is why she's there. But has she forgiven? We don't know. Because what we see, she's busy fighting with Karen on the other hand. So now, what it looks like is an innocent man here in between. Because he becomes innocent because the society already accepts that a man can get out there and cheat. And actually, getting married to more than one wife is legal. So for the man, he's absolved from that. So he's an innocent man, in short. And he looks like that one man that women are fighting for him. And you know, fighting for him because he's a celebrity. You see, my people, let me tell you one thing. I blame the women, and I also blame the man. And let me start by blaming these women. These my two sisters don't know this relationship is long ended. You see, even for the Bible, when someone cheats on you, let's say, for example, on the side of Edith, she has all the permission and all the blessings from God. When there is an adultery that has been committed, she has all the permission to leave that marriage in peace, deep inside, without feeling guilt or without feeling any guilt. But the fact that she decides to stay in that relationship means she has lost a part of herself into that man. She does not know who she is. The only identity she believes in is being a wife to a very toxic man. So my people, look at it here also. For Karen Nyamu, she's a senator. She's educated. She already has another baby daddy for her first kid. She has 3 kids in total, and 2 of them belong to Samidoh. Now, being a senator is supposed to make her an honorable member. She's supposed to know who she is, a senator. A senator is an honorable member of parliament. You know the respect that we accord senators and leaders in Africa, and in Kenya to be more specific, is so much, because if she appears in parliament, she's called honorable member, representing people. So she seems not to know who she is. And the identity with Samidoh seems to matter more for her than being a senator. Because then she won't have to lose herself into a man that does not give her recognition in public, does not want to acknowledge that they are having affairs. Because this is what it seems like. They are in an affair and they are continuously together. Because at one particular point, I see Samidoh as this man that enjoys the comfort of the society of giving a man an innocent face when he's manipulating women. Samidoh is enjoying the entire thing. And why is he enjoying the entire thing? Because it is good for his business. When we keep talking about Samidoh, if you should go out there and look at how many videos have been made about Samidoh, and we are still here talking about him, it gives him traffic. It is good for his business because people get to talk about him. People get to talk about him. So he enjoys it. He knows that if he divorces Edda, it is not going to be good for him because Edda is seen by the society as that woman that has supported him so much to be what he is today. While the side chick, who is Karen Nyamu, is that woman that has found a man that is already made by another woman because the woman supported the man and she's taking him away. Or she wants to destroy the good thing they had, if it was ever there. Because a man goes out, cheats once, cheats twice, and he still comes back. And the society has already cleaned him up, because if you go out there now, you find it is current people are blaming. But they don't get to see the manipulative, narcissistic tendencies of this man that one time he wants to make it look, when he is in public out here, the darling is the wife. And he knows that because the society must follow a particular unwritten law that she's the first wife, she deserves to be respected. Anyone that comes after this should take their place, and their place is a disrespectful place. And that place is you are an intruder, a person that came to put an asunder where God has already decided there should be an asunder. So the woman takes the entire blame. As a second wife, let me tell you, or as a side chick, no matter how much you try to explain yourself, no matter even if the man lied to you that probably the relationship between him and the wife was over, there is no way the society will ever give you the innocent card. You will definitely always look like the guilty one. And that is what is happening to Karen. And now she becomes desperate. But we don't know what happens when the door is locked, because we all go back to our houses. When all this drama ends and they are all inside their house, we don't know probably what this man tells these women. Maybe he goes to these individual women, he begins to show them, you are the only one, you are the only one. He goes to the other one and tells them, you are the only one, you are the only one. And that is where now, as a woman, you need to understand who you are, what you want, how you want it, what is your worth. My people, women need to know when it has ended. These my sisters need to know it is ended. It is not going to work this way. I mean, we saw during the campaign season, Edda supporting a candidate just to spite the side chick of the husband or the baby mama of the husband, who is Karen. And people kept talking about it because it was okay. And Samidoh is okay because they're saying Samidoh's wife, the word Samidoh is like a keyword every other time in Kenya. It is good for his business. It grows him. And that's why he cannot resolve the problem. That is, I see him as that man that is selfish and that does not want to think beyond himself. He wants to think about only himself. He doesn't want to think about his kids and the mental health of these women that he brought together. Because he's actually the person that brought these women together. If he was tempted, they say men are usually tempted because that is what the society makes us think. He was tempted by Karen. He had a right to say no. I mean, we can't all say we are falling in every temptation we see, assuming that was the case. So for me, I just see him as somebody that is enjoying the drama because it is good for him. And the wife finds it okay because she knows she holds some power, that yes, she's now the wife and the social media is helping her. So she's not about to leave. She's sitting there fighting. But now what that fight does to somebody in the long run is where the problem is. And that is what we don't tend to talk about. the kind of mental health strain, how this energy that you have consumed all this time trying to fight to keep your home together, and whether it is true that this other person really wants to be with you, and how that really affects your kids, that you've turned all your energy, effort, emotions to focusing on your husband, and what about the kids? And you know, all these things play out. People get to talk about them. But now, internet does not forget. And these children will grow up, and all of them belong to Samidoh. I find it quite unfortunate, and I feel sorry for these kids, that these parents, out of selfishness, they are busy fighting in public. Not even one person who is ready to protect these young ones. No. Even the senator herself. The celebrity that everybody looks up to. And that's why I started by saying, they don't know who they are. And they don't know what their worth is. I don't know what you by people think, but please leave us your comment below. Let's know exactly what you think.